Hi, once again, this is Penny from Minnesota, and this is my 19th week on the Roca Labs Gastric Bypass Alternative Program. This week I lost another 2 pounds and 1 inch, totaling 54 pounds and 54.5 inches. Yep, that tape measure keeps getting longer and longer. Sorry about the length of the video today, but I thought I would explain what I've been doing. I have been having success with the program, and others want to know what I'm doing to achieve this success. So I'm going to give you an idea of what I have been doing. Just remember that every person is different, and what works for me might not work for you. You only have to eat half of what you would normally eat, and you could still lose weight. From the beginning, I set my mind that I would no longer eat wheat products, such as bread, cookies, crackers, etc., and definitely no sweets or chips. Yes, they are still in my house because my husband enjoys them, and no, it doesn't bother me at all if he eats them in front of me. Remember the adage of a moment on the lips, forever on the hips? Well, I think that has finally sunk in for me, so that is why I'm staying away from the chips, cookies, crackers, etc. Once I start eating these things, I can't quit. Again, I don't miss them at all. First thing I did was to use the tools that were given to me by Roca Labs, which has been the formula, the anti-craving, the instructions, and of course their support. Plus, I also use MyFitnessPal, which is an app for your smartphone or computer, and it can keep track of your calorie count for the day and give you calorie information on a specific food right at your fingertips. The second thing is, don't make it difficult. Be normal, eat normal foods, and most of all, be honest with yourself. If I cheat, I'm only cheating myself. The third and very important item that I've been doing is my daily journal, because it will let me go back and see what I was doing right or wrong. I write down everything I eat, how much I drink, what exercise I did today, etc. Yes, even if I had a few peanuts, it was written down. The program states that you are to limit your eating to 9-hour interval and eat no more than 1,200 calories a day. I tried eating the 1,200 calories a day and I just couldn't finish the meal. I was too full. I limited myself to 800 calories per day, and this has been working fine for me. Most of the time, I don't even get the 800 calories because I'm full and I don't want to have any stomach problems, etc. Since day one, I have not felt hungry or deprived, even on my days off of the formula, so I must be doing something right. I cook normal foods, just fry only once a week if that. I try to stay away from red meat other than once or twice a week. I eat fish, chicken, turkey, pork. Those are the main dishes, and I also use some venison. I see that I have at least 2 cups of greens or vegetables per day with whatever protein I have. I eat potatoes, but not fried. They are roasted, baked, or microwaved. Sweet potato fries are my favorites, and they taste great right out of the oven. I eat soups, just not any sort of pasta in them. I eat chow mein. Again, anything that is normal. I do not eat any dairy or drink any soda pop. I drink caffeinated herbal tea. My normal day goes as follows. 7 to 8 a.m., I eat the formula with a 16-ounce bottle of water. Between 8 and 9, I do exercises for an hour, up to an hour if possible. 9 to 10, I shower and get ready for the day. 10 a.m., I take morning medications with 100-calorie protein, such as an 80-calorie egg or 2 ounces of fish or 2 ounces of turkey. And between noon and 2, I eat lunch, usually a salad and sometimes with 1 or 2 ounces of a protein and light dressing. 6 p.m., I eat supper. I figure how many calories I need and then figure out how many ounces of protein plus veggies I can have. I do not eat anything after supper. I continue to drink water throughout the day until I go to bed, usually totaling the 108 ounces each day. I will use the anti-craving product if I feel a little antsy, but I don't have to use it that often. Also, which is very important, is that I take a bite every 60 seconds and chew slowly. At first, it was hard getting used to, but it now seems natural. Yes, you will more than likely be the last one to finish the meal, but in the long run, it's worth it. For a snack, I'll have baby carrots, an apple, or 100-calorie popcorn. You might think, yuck, who wants to measure and weigh their foods all the time? Well, this is what has worked for me. I know if the food was prepackaged and I was to open it up, I wouldn't have anything that I learned. This way I know what I'm getting, and it's no big deal to weigh or measure it. Always remember to eat half of what you normally would have eaten. If you go out to dinner with friends, I'll get a take-home box beforehand and put half of in the box before I start eating. If we are having friends over or go to a friend's homes for a meal, I only eat a small portion of what is being served. After being on the program these last few weeks, I can generally tell the portions of a meat being served. I learned to write in my journal as soon as I finished a meal or snack so there are no mistakes or questions. At the end of the day, you'd be surprised how fast a few of these and a little of that would add up. This is a lifestyle change for me and not a diet. Yes, I eat normal foods. I buy anything that is readily available at our little store. I just eat half of what I used to eat. Remember to have your mind set that this is what you're going to do, and that is not where you start, but where you finish. I hope this has helped you. Thank you again, Roca Labs Gastric Bypass Alternative Program, for giving me my laugh back. And maybe I can say I've got a figure. My husband said I got into skinny pants today. Thank you again. See you next week for week 20.